Hello,
Yes, good
happy
morning.
good morning, DXN family.
Yes, right. Selamat pagi and happy Ramadan and welcome. Selamat datang. Welcome to another Facebook Live, DXN Malaysia. Because every month we continuing going online, and this will be the slot for international motivation by our country manager. In just a moment, we will update some information before we invite our respected guest for tonight. What we have tonight, Shah?
So we have what we have tonight. We have everything tonight. So we will
Yes,
give
everything in the
a
accent.
special motivation. Yes,
Mm.
we have a special international motivation for you, by Miss Perla Rodriguez from DXN Mexico. But
Mm.
the first thing first you have to do is to
It's
yes to
a
like,
very
comment,
simple,
and share.
simple thing you have to do. Just click a button like and comment. So you can greeting us and maybe you can state where you come from. And the most important things, click a button share because there is a lot of people want to listen to us. But the most important thing, we have to click a button share. So make them aware what we are doing right now, and we are bringing a very good, very great guest to share the experience. Been in the accent for so many years, service in the accent. Very special guest for tonight. I think Shah, just now we already watched the latest, our new flagship, the DXN
Mhm.
Cyberville photo video. So you can see a lot of
Yes.
attractive photo there. All is the interior, exterior. We have ballroom, we have meeting room, we have kiosk, we have sales counter, we have experiential gallery, the most attractive
Mm.
things in DXN Cyberville. So we welcome all of our DXN family to Malaysia, specifically to DXN Cyberville. So welcome. All right. Before we invite our speaker, anything to update, Shah?
Of course, we have
Mm,
something to update before we invite. Of course, first, our new home, the SN Cyberview. So it's now fully operated. So you are all welcome. And I think it's very beruntung lah
we
sesiapa
are
yang
very lucky.
berada di Malaysia. Because, yes,
Yes.
you are very lucky because you are in Malaysia. So this
Yeah.
is for you to visit our new home. Okay, rumah baru kita
Yes,
di DXN
everything's belong to
Cyberview.
DXN,
And
belong to DXN family. So come there, make as your home, and you can do a lot of activity and promote DXN business, and you can expand your business empire in DXN. So yeah, we are very lucky, Shah, because we are in Malaysia. Everything is happen in front of our eyes. So just one step saja boleh sampai. So we can reach the DXN Cyberville just one step. Okay, all right.
one step. Okay,
So
talk
just
about
one
one
step.
step, Mr. Zakri.
Mm.
So this is it is one step. Okay, what we give is for you to help you to reach your one step. Okay, we
Yes, of
have
course, but
the bus rental
um,
subsidy.
yeah, but for our guest, maybe a quite thing because this is only for Malaysia. Okay, this is only for Malaysia. The bus
Yes.
subsidy. I don't ask the flight subsidy from another country, not yet. But now we welcome our Malaysia because just one step to go to the extent Cyberville. All right. So anything else, yeah, before we invite our guest?
Yes, of course we have the
Hmm.
grand seminar at
Yes,
the XN Cyberville, and this
the
is
first
open.
grand
Mhm.
seminar in the DXN Cyberville on 15th of May 2022. So once again, please bring all your network, bring all your prospect here. We gather here, we make things happening in DXN Cyberville. So many activities, okay, and then of course the best thing is we will amaze with the beautiful building, impressive building, and yeah, and then don't because I think the only direct selling company have a building with its own helipad. Yeah. Mm,
Yes, we have
yeah.
our own helipad. You
So you
you
can
all
bring
can
your
visit the
helipad.
helipad, can take picture.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you can bring your
you
helicopter
can
also
take
here, no
as
problem.
many.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Ada
Hmm.
tempat parking.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the seminar, and then we also have another gathering in May.
Yes,
So
everything
this is
happen in the
diamond
Essence
online
Cyberville.
gathering.
Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, like what Shah
Mm-hmm.
said, we are very lucky because we are in Malaysia. Everything happen in the Essence Cyberville. So every week we have activity in Cyberville. So just bring yourself and your group and your network to be here. Of course, we share the greatest of the accent. Right, the development, massive
Oh.
development of the accent worldwide. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's
So
all.
come and don't forget
Mm.
to register. Yes. So before we, okay, without any delay, we just would like to invite our speaker for tonight because she's really amazing woman. Okay, she's really amazing person because she's joined the SN is more than a decade. Okay, about 12 years, and she's working
Wow,
with the SN and
12
starting
years.
with a really small beginning, which is a marketing executive back in 2010. Okay, now she is a country manager, DSN Mexico. Okay, with the background of just a communication degree, and now she's in a as a country manager in the Mexico. So, without further delay, we would like to know anything about her tonight, and we get a motivation from him. Okay, so without any delay, let's just welcome our guest for tonight.
Yes,
Good
Buenos
morning.
Dias. Yeah, good morning to Miss Perla Rodriguez. Yes.
Morning, Misha. Morning, Miss Sakri. Good morning to all the people.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
Everywhere is no good morning. This is the
morning.
accent culture, the accent greeting. Everywhere we said good morning, the accent.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. One the accent, one family. That's why we can go everywhere in the world because we use the same language, the accent language, and we say some very same greeting, the powerful greeting. So make it us energetic and fresh. Because that's why the accent is very unique and we can expand very massively in yeah, America Latin and then American region, and that's why we can bring our friend from Mexico to the Malaysia tonight because of we have the technology. Okay, so welcome to the XM Malaysia, Miss Perla.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Okay, we are
now,
glad to have you here.
and
Mm.
yes, thank you so much for your time. We know that you're really busy, but you
Mm.
managed to give some time for us for this session for tonight. Thank you so much, Miss Perla.
Yes.
Thanks for inviting me. It's always a
So,
big, it's always a family gathering, and it's always a very good
Yeah.
chance to have
Mm.
the culture of another countries and to
Yes.
learn from all our colleagues and all our members and leaders
mhm.
around the world.
Yes. That's called our uniqueness, yeah, of the accent. We can gather every people around the world. And then I think when is the last visit to Malaysia, Miss Perla? Before we start.
2018,
Yeah,
the
that time is
anniversary of
the
Malaysia. Yeah,
25th anniversary, right?
correct.
And then at that time also we go to cruise.
Correct.
Yeah, so very huge group to Malaysia, and then maybe next year we have a 30th anniversary
A
Another
big group from Latin America will go to Malaysia.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. We are waiting for group from American, of course from Mexico. Okay, okay. I think we should start because tonight is very special. Like what Shah says, superwoman, a very amazing woman, being in DXN for more than 12 years. So this is experience we want to listen from you. So I think we will start. I think maybe from the background, Shah.
Yeah. So, could you please, Miss Perla, just introduce yourself? Maybe, who are you before joining DSN, and how did you get started in this industry?
Well, I supposed to be a lawyer. That was my father's dream. And
Wow.
I always have like the tendency to like communications rather than being attorney. But he always insisted like you should apply. Like it's very hard in Mexico to
Wow.
enter.
Mm.
So you have like thousands of people applying, and I was thinking like I will not enter, right? So I will apply. I will just make my father happy, and I applied. And surprise, I entered the college. I was selected, but I was feeling like that was not my call. So I was
Okay.
studying there for a few time, and then I convinced my father some way somehow like I want to study communications. I want to be involved in media. I'm young. I'm 40 years, but before there was not like this social media. If you want to be in a media, you need to go to the traditional media, like the radio, maybe some channel of TV. So I convinced my father, like I wanted to be in the media. I want to be involved in the media, and my mom helped me a lot. Like she was the
Wow.
one saying, like
Mm.
let her to follow her true call. So I moved from studying uh, the law school. I went to communication, and I was very involved in media. I worked in a radio station. I was doing this media, and I was very involved in all of that. So I was very happy. After that, I was pursuing different interests, like not following really the media, but always involved with people. So when I joined DXN, it was the biggest chance of my life because even if I worked before in a big corporate company, also, this is completely different. In DXN, you can really have everything become true. Is like I see in that time we were operating in Mexico, we were in Peru, United States, and Canada. But from the time I joined to the company, so far we have expanded to so many countries. We open Colombia, we open Ecuador, we open Bolivia. We are now in the process to enter to Brazil and Argentina. So DXN is always growing.
Mm.
So it's a company where maybe you can start small, just like a distributor, start in a start agent position and then can
Yes.
become a crown ambassador. For
Yes.
ourselves as a manager is the same. We can join maybe as an executive, but we can make a career. So that's what happened with me. That I joined the XN and I see the potential in the company, and in the company so as well the potential in myself, and they give me the trust, so they give me the chance to start to grow. So
Mm.
it's really an experience for me. I'm also a translator. I've been working along with the great people from our leaders, the management, our CEO, and it's always a chance, like learning from so many people. I think the best experience ever is to be able to learn from another person because everybody's having a different background. So you are having so many pieces of information. And DXN is a place where you can really meet the world. You can really have the words of our CEO. You can really see the world while you're
See the
young.
world.
So,
Mm. Yes, yes, yes. Mm. Miss Perla, what is your first impression when you are offered by DXN and go to DXN? First impression, because you are from a different background, right? So now turn to, and then this is direct selling. Are you aware of the DXN is a direct selling in the first beginning?
yeah, it's like for us Mexicans, Malaysian is super far. So it's like this is a Malaysian company. This is a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
chance, right? So
Mm,
I joined to the company in 2010, and I have the chance to travel for first time ever to Malaysia in 2011. And it was like a dream come true because you can
Mm.
really see the how is our company from all sides. We were in that time not having the social media. We didn't have this advanced Instagram or
Yes,
TikTok. So
yes.
everything was like the corporate video, our starter
Mm.
kit. Then you
CD,
have,
VCD, right?
yeah, the DVD,
Yeah,
correct.
DVD. Yeah.
We have the chance to see what we are telling the people is here. Like, okay, this is our factory. This is the vision
Mm.
of our CEO. This is how it really feels, you know. And then maybe in the beginning we have 20 people, and they are our leaders. They went to Malaysia, and they bring back all the excitement, all
Yes,
these
yes.
emotions, and they make the market eager to also travel to Malaysia, and that's
Yeah, yes, yes.
how it works. So for us, it was really lifetime opportunity to travel to Malaysia, and thanks God, thanks DXN, we have traveled to Malaysia so many times already.
Okay, yes. That's why we said the seeing is believing, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, the extent is offered very genuine business concept with the great farm and factory. So that's the vision of our CEO is very clear to promote health, wealth, and happiness to worldwide, to people all around the world, people around the world. That's super fantastic. So thank you, Miss Perla, for your introduction. So I think yes, now we get closer to Miss Perla. Uh, are you also a
Yes, I
broadcaster before?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All the
So
time, because now it's a need, you know. It's like
yeah.
before we used to travel. I
Mm,
remember one of the years I take I was I mean I maybe can say later, but anyway, I used to take a lot of flights. The year that I take the most flights was in Colombia, was 150 flights in one year. So before we need to move from one place to another, and now in 1 second we can be worldwide. So it's really
yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
advantageous.
This is the advantages of technology. All is in your hand, right?
Correct. It's a
Mm,
power because you
yeah.
can
yeah.
really access to any corner of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Advantage and also disadvantage. mm. Okay, Sha. Mm.
So Miss Perla, talking about traveling, of course you're traveling a lot, but how did you deal with traveling? I mean, you do you have I mean family, your own family? How did they deal with you traveling a lot with DSN with your work?
Yes. How you
I
manage it?
believe, yeah, I believe traveling is a privilege that we
Wow.
have in doing our work because we can really see everything from first hand. Sometimes somebody tell you like, okay, we have a member who's 24 hours travel time from our office. But when you go there, when you see how far DXN has reached, how sometimes the areas where we reach are very remote. There are some areas where you cannot have a flight, where you need to travel by land. There are some areas who are like rural areas. There is no road, but
Mm,
DXN still reach there. So
wow.
traveling is a must. As a leader, you need to meet your people. You need to be able to be there for them. You need to see with your own eyes how far the extent has reached. So for us, traveling is a privilege. Of course, we have so many duties we need to comply as well, but we need to make ourselves available. As a marketing person, is a key to travel, and I have the chance to do it so many times. I spend a lot of time in the field. And of course, I believe people, our leaders, do it as well. They used to travel from one corner to another, from one country to another as well, to develop the market of the DXN. So I think both of us, managers and leaders, we do it a lot because it's a must to develop the market and to be with our people, to be able to understand how far the extent has reached, and to understand we need to do it because we still need to go further. It's like we haven't tapped all the markets. We are
Yep.
still developing. We are still need to reach
Yes.
more people. DXN is a company who help people, who change lives. So it's not just a simple company. It's like a company who's providing a health
Mm,
solution, who's providing also freedom for the people.
Freedom.
So people is eagerly waiting to see any representative of the company, executive manager, whomever. So it's really a privilege to travel to any market.
Yes, this is yes, agree because this is our privilege because this is human business. So we have to meet people. You have to make people okay with you, and then of course the business will expand. And then this business, the beauty because we can go until the low level of people. So any level of people accept the accent. So there's a very beauty part of the accent. And then maybe Miss Brown, you can share what is the most hot products in Mexico.
Mexico, we have the privilege to have a factory. We
Yeah,
produce Cocosi, 3-in-1,
Kokosi.
the Lindsay Black Coffee, and we have Vita
Mm.
Cafe. So those
Mm,
four are the best,
soup.
the
Mm,
best products that we are selling. But of course,
uh,
our market is mainly focused on coffee products. So I can say 3-in-1 and black coffee are the one that we love the most.
yes, yeah, one
Mm.
of the factory in Mexico is producing
We,
huge
we are
volume.
going to have a new factory this summer, the second one. So we are super happy.
Wow! Also the coffee factory.
Yeah, because this factory is going to serve through
Mm,
Latin America. We are going to be able to cope with another markets, not only Mexico. So we are
mm,
super happy that our CEO and founder have the trust in our country to invest and to create more work for people, more labor. You know, like we have hundreds of people in the factory, and we have thousands of people as a distributor of the DXN. So we are really proud that took Dr. Lim Xiaojin choose Mexico to settle
yeah.
a second factory.
Yes, very good to hear that. We keep spending to fulfill all the demand from the market.
Correct.
Okay, so it's good.
Yes.
Mexico and all the American Latin is now, yeah, very massive expanding. And then yes, I have to say congrats and well done to Latin because you are the number one in the accent. The
Yay!
whole region.
Yeah, we're
But
the
for
number one region, and it's thanks to our distributors. They have a strong
yeah.
leadership. They are so independent. They are so hardworking. We have the leadership of one great man, who's our regional president of America, Mr. Pradeep Pavitran. He's the person
Yeah.
who really make this possible because we are under his leadership, and we are so proud, because he's been working with us for the last so many years, last 13 years. He's been living America and Latin America. And it's thanks to him, of course, thanks to our founder, that took Dr. Lim Xiaojin, that we are in as a number one region. And sorry, my friends, but we plan to be the number one region for so long.
It's okay. It's okay for the timing only, because this is very good competition. Okay. So yeah, who knows?
Yes.
Maybe next year, Asia will be the number one again, right? But okay, this is because anything. Also, we are in one family. The accent. Yeah.
It's the same success at the end of the day.
Yes.
The excel success. Yeah.
Yeah, generation worldwide. Okay, sure.
Mm. All right. So talking about traveling, that you travel a lot, right? So of course you will meet a lot of our members, DSN members. So how do you build a strong relationship with our DSN members, and what is your leadership style?
Well, my leadership style is to be as approachable as possible, as reachable as possible. So the members can feel they can reach me easily because something that we learned from our CEO and founder, that took Dr. Lim Xiaojin, is to be humble, to be approachable. So we need to have the same attitude, the same approach. We need members and leaders to trust us, to be able to say what is going on in their markets. So the first thing is that they know they can call me, they can send me WhatsApp, they can send me email any way they want to reach. and I'm available. I will return my calls. I will be able to entertain them directly. And of course, by traveling also before the pandemic, we used to have a very good relationship with all of them because we are able to spend some time with them. And the most important is to understand they are doing the tough job. They are the one who are approaching to
Yep, yep,
people outside. They are the one who's introducing our products. They are the one who's maybe walking or driving or traveling to try to make our products successful. So for us, they are the most important. They are our priority, and we need to understand all the efforts they do and be able to support them, come what may.
Yeah, sure. Because they're the one who meet people and talk about our products, right? They are our
Yeah.
network.
They are our priority. They are our diamonds, our leaders, and
yep.
we are very proud of the Latin America leaders. They are super hardworking. They are people who never stops, who are always willing to go for more, because
Yes.
we understand DXN is changing the life of people, and they are changing the life of people. That's how we see so many successful people who maybe was having a simple background, or so many people who was also very prepared. We have so many doctors in the exam, for example,
Yep.
and they leave their careers to focus in the exam because they understand the importance to help other people and to expand their business. They see the opportunity and they focus in the exam. So we have so many backgrounds of people joining to the exam, but majority of the people is simple and humble people. In our case in Latin America, we have so many women
Oh.
doing the business strong because they may support their household. They may support by having some income, and at the end of the day, they become super successful and they change the life of the children because they are able to pay for a house, for a college, for major studies, anything. And it's thanks to the extent.
Yes, because everything is start from
Mm.
one. So now, yeah, spending like crazy. So of course, because actually the main thing is we are giving the truth. Okay, we are giving a right way for them to trust in the accent to build their career. For me, of course, this is a career, a whole life career, and then they can change their life, the people's life, their family life. So at the end of the day, they are our backbone. They are our heart. So yeah, without them, I think we are nothing here. That's why they create a value to added value in the accent. And today we can see uh, how many years the accent Mexico, uh,
15 years. We
15
are 15
years.
years.
So I
50
think Mexico
years.
is the first country in Latin, right? In American.
Yeah, U.S. office was first, then it was Mexico,
So
and after that we start to expand to Latin America. Then
mm,
came Peru, then Bolivia,
mm.
Colombia, Panama, Ecuador,
Yeah, Brazil, Chile, what else? I think
Brazil, Argentina, and we are
Argentina.
expanding right now to also Central America because we always see the opportunity and we
Yeah,
develop countries by the neighbor country, right? So neighbor country is the one supplying to the country. Like for example, now Argentina is developing from the leaders from Peru. They are leaders from Bolivia. They are supplying the products, and then the company see the demand, and the company will
yep,
eventually enter. Right now, we have
yeah,
these strong plans to enter to these markets because they are our key markets, and we have a little bit of delay because pandemic. Pandemic
yeah. Same
stopped
thing
the
here.
business in
Mm,
the sense of government and some authorities were not working for a few months, but thanks God, everything is proper now, and we expect to enter very soon.
So what's the status of
Mm.
the pandemic there, Miss Perla?
Well, we are right now happily moving to a
Yeah,
new normal.
yeah.
We are still having some requirements to gather
Yeah,
people, these kind of things, but we are super happy. And I think everything was positive in the sense that our business was stronger than ever. We
yep,
were able to realize that we are in
yep.
the best company because you can see outside and so many business collapse or
You're right.
so many industries were affected, like tourism was highly affected,
Yeah, highly
but we
appreciate.
were
Right.
doing our best years. And apart
Yes.
from that, You can really see we learn to be digital because we like people. We like to
Yes.
travel. We like to hug them. We
Mm,
like to be there. But to be digital is also an advantage, and it's saving
mm,
costs, it's saving time, it's
yep.
making very convenient from the palm of your hand. You can have your cell phone and you can contact the world.
Yes, there's a lot of things
Mm.
that we can learn, but the yeah business is for me it's quite simple. This business quite simple business because not much time you spend, not much energy you spend. Okay, everything is start from small, like what you said, start small, but the dream come true. That's the action can provide you. Okay. It's good to hear
Mm.
very impressive, a super impressive development in Latin America and now going to Central America. And the extent is always expanding, never stop expanding because our leaders never stop expanding. Mm, okay. All right, yeah.
Yes.
Mm,
Alright, so talking about that, you're wanted to be as approachable as you can, right? So of course, members will comes to you and maybe express their concern or ideas. So how did you handle them when they express their concerns and ideas?
I think the first rule to try to understand a concern is to understand how it's going to affect the market, like how fast we can solve the concern. There are some concerns that can be solved immediately. There are some concerns that we need to study. There are some concerns that could be like seasonal, like for
yep.
example when pandemics start to spread, maybe courier takes long time, right?
Yep.
Because there are
Yep.
so many things that were sent through courier. So if that's happening, we take provision. We talk to our members, to our service center. Like maybe they need to do a bigger purchase order because maybe courier is going to take long time, and that's not under our control, right? So those things can be addressed. Those things can be solved. Many things can be foreseen. We need to, as a leaders, we need to be able to plan, like, okay, what can happen, how this thing is going to develop, how we can do it better, how we can improve, because it's the lifestyle of thousands of people, so we want everything to run smoothly, right? But problems are meant to be there because that's part of the growth. It's a challenge, and we need to face all the challenges, and we need to do it with patience and with love. So it's important always to understand they are, as again, they are our core, they're core of the business. So we need to listen to them and hear the concern and address and solve.
Yes.
Yes, that is most important. I think to understand them first about their ideas, about their concern, maybe about their problems. So you have to understand first how what if you are in their shoes. So you have
Yeah,
to
and everything
um,
related to growth, that's a happy problem, of course.
Yes, happy problem. Okay. No stock also happy problem. Okay. People feedback also happy problem. Okay. The most important thing they are happy, and then we can solve their problem, and they will grow very big after that. Mm,
Correct.
yeah.
We are basically
Yeah.
in communication with them. So we try always to, like having meetings frequently
Yeah.
to try to address
Yeah.
all the inquiries they may have.
Yes. Build a good reputation with them.
Yeah,
Good
of course.
relationship with our family, our members, right? So I
Correct.
think before we move to next share with our Miss
question.
Perla, so let's just rest for a while, and then we can see what here in Malaysia in
Okay.
our lifestyle package. So let's go share about border Betty.
Alright, for the baby so much.
Yes, welcome back to another session with
Well,
Miss Perla Rodriguez from DXN Mexico.
super motivated to see all these DXN developments. It's
Yeah,
a
of
dream come true.
course. Yeah, yes, we are so very proud because we see all the development mm, from day to day,
Thank you.
year to year, right? So I'm very, very proud, very amazed of the DXN development. And then some more we have now in Pulau Langkawi, Langkawi Island. Wow, very huge project in Langkawi Island. Just waiting to visit. Okay. All right, yeah. So let's continue.
Yes. So next, I would like to know about the presentation that you've been given. So of course, when you travel a lot, of course you will give much more presentations, which include our module and seminar training. So, what is the most important presentation that you've given in the market so far? So maybe the presentation that you couldn't forget, the most memorable presentation that you've given.
I think every presentation is important because every single market and every single individual is important. So most important is how to connect with members. And if you ask me, the most memorable, most presentation close to my heart maybe could be as a translator, translate for the Tuk Dr. Lim Seojin is a privilege because he's our key person. He is the person who conveys all the ideas to the market. And to be able to translate his ideas into another language is always a challenge and is a privilege as well. So I think that will be the one because our members are feeling so excited and they are learning, from our founder. So that would be the most memorable presentation for me to translate for Dr. Lim.
Yeah, very good, very good. I think yeah, the most great translator for Dr. Lim. How many language you understand and you can talk?
Oh,
Well,
just to Spanish and
okay.
English. But we have a joke, like with
Uh,
Spanish, it's like we have so many slangs, so it's like a third language. But no, you're only two.
yeah, not talk about slang, but the language also too. English and Spanish. All American is the Spanish language, right?
Yeah,
American
because
Latin.
we have, except for Brazil, they speak
Okay.
Portuguese, but the rest of all
Okay.
Mm.
South America, Central America, all Latin America, we speak Spanish.
Wow, very nice. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can learn some word from Miss Perla for the Spanish language.
You
Mm.
already say it. The buenos dias is
Buenos
our good
dias,
morning.
yeah, of course. Good morning. What's about we love the accent.
Yo amo DXN.
Yo amo the
Ah,
accent.
yo amo. Yo
Amor is
amo
love,
the
right?
DSN.
Yeah.
Yeah, amor is
So
Yeah,
love.
we can say, Viva Mexico.
Viva
what is that?
Mexico.
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 What is that?
It's like it celebrate Mexico, like you just say
Viva
for every
Mexico.
country, you say for every country, but just change the name like Viva Mexico, Viva
Viva
Peru,
Mexico.
Viva Panama. So
Okay.
those
Viva
are, like
Malaysia.
Viva
Mm,
Malaysia. Malaysia, we say in Spanish, Malaysia. Viva
Malaysia.
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 Yeah, Malaysia.
Viva
Okay.
Panama. So you just add the word and then we are
Because
celebrating.
Panama also appear in the song, right?
Yeah, I'm the
Uh,
country manager of Panama also.
Panama. Okay, Panama. Very
Oh.
nice country.
Yeah.
So hope we can be there one day. Okay.
Be my
Okay.
guest anytime you want to visit us in Mexico.
Wow, so happy.
Yeah.
25
Because I never,
hours, yeah.
Yeah.
25
yeah,
hours
I
of
never
flight.
been to Mexico before. It's okay, no problem. 24 hours, no problem.
No problem.
I'll be
Okay.
happy. I'll be happy inside the flight.
Mexico is worldwide famous for many touristic places. We have lovely places also to visit. Like
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
all these pyramids. We have Cancun. We have Acapulco. We have so many lovely places in our
Yeah,
country.
because one thing that I
Yep.
like to see the apa the attire, the traditional costume.
The mariachi dress, yes.
Yeah,
Mariachi. Yeah.
yeah, Mariachi or Mariami.
It's like we have this old movie,
Special.
Desperado. They are
Yes.
wearing the mariachi hat and everything.
Yes, very nice. So maybe
Ah.
one day you can bring here
Yeah, sure.
as a gift.
Very big,
Uh,
right? It's very big.
Yeah, they allow you
All
to
right.
travel with the hat in the planes.
yeah, of
Not an
course.
issue. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, okay, sure, sure.
Uh, so,
So,
uh,
back to our international motivation. So,
oh,
so
back
Miss
again. Okay.
Perla, I would like to know. Yes, I would like to know about the greatest challenge that you have encountered so far, maybe in your life or also in DSN. So, whichever the greatest
Mm.
challenge that you have encountered so far.
12 years ago, going to 13, when I started in the XN, I was traveling when it was my second month in the company, and I listened especially to a testimonial of a member. The testimonial was very special because this person was having like a life sentence. Doctor says you have this much time. Then the person took our
Oh.
products and they see
Mm.
results, and the person was giving the testimonial of the lifetime was bigger than the expectations of the doctor, right? So I feel so connected. I feeling like, okay, this is very special because we are really changing the life of people. So the biggest challenge I have is every day I need to wake up and understand that I'm helping people. I'm changing the life of people. Maybe my work is not in exactly as the distributors, but I'm also having a contribution on that. So for me, the biggest challenge is to understand there are thousands, millions of people needing this product, needing our company, needing the solution in their lives for their health or for their wealth, and we need to be there. So the challenge is to understand that in Mexico we have 120 million reasons, 120 million people to help, and we are always willing to do it. So that's the
Yeah.
challenge. I like to understand there's still people needing our DXN. There's still need people to be introduced with our products. There's
Yep.
still need people who need help. There is people outside who's maybe crying for help, but they
Yep.
they still don't know us. So that's
Yep.
the challenge to understand. We still need to do a lot of things. We
Yep.
cannot rest. We need to go further. We need to understand. We need to help more people. Most important in our lives is to serve others, is to be
Yep.
able to help other people. So that's, I think, the biggest challenge to understand there's a lot of work to
Yeah.
do.
Mm. Yes, of course. When the result is everything, right? Because yeah, at one time maybe we feel that tired, yeah, to deal with the people, and then of course everything is involved, our time, our energy, our effort, and yeah, at when we have a good result, the thing is will yeah, of course, very create a good opportunity for us to feel this is a life to share with others. That's what people always said. This business is very beauty because we are helping people to become a very good. Sometimes people said, good is good, but make it better. Worse, bad is bad, but don't make it worse. So this thing is two things that the DSN give to find a good solution for our people. Yeah, of course. So remember, good is good, but the DXN give you a better to become a better.
And to comprehend the efforts of the people,
Yeah,
like
yes,
how
correct.
the people is really doing an amazing job to continue expanding and to continue helping others. So I think that's a challenge to continue
Yeah.
helping and to continue growing.
How about the competitor in
Uh,
Latin? Hmm?
DXN is so strong in Latin that we don't have
Yes.
an issue about that. We are
Oh.
Mm,
really not
super.
worried about that. We
No
we have
problem.
so many good things to say about DXN. We have no
Uh,
time for that.
the one only competitor is ourselves.
The only competitor is in the mirror, is yourself.
Yeah, you are right. It's in front of you.
Oh.
So it's good. because we are in the our own level, our own strong platform, and then we trust the platform, and then
DXN is
we
only
get paid
becoming better
everything.
and better. So no reason
Yes,
to even concern about this, you know.
that's why some people they think that how the humble company, very small company, now become very strongest company in the world.
Because
Yeah,
our
he.
CEO, because our CEO
Mm,
vision, he's the
yeah.
he's the key. He's the person
Mm,
who make everything possible. You know, his
yeah.
vision really become true, and
Mm,
it was how this humble company with a big
mm,
vision become a dream come
mm.
true for all of us.
Yeah, that's called focus. Okay. The same mission, the same vision from day one until now. Focus. All right. I think this is a lot of question to ask Miss Perla. So maybe can stay another 1 to 2 hours with Miss Perla. No problem, right?
No, oh, no lah, because this morning in Mexico, right? Your time,
Yeah,
because our time is 9, so we haven't
So
but,
going
but,
really
but
to
don't
take
worry,
practice
we
this.
make our answers shorter. Yeah, we understand
yeah.
you need to go to take some rest.
Okay. Mm,
Alright, so next, Miss Perla, I would like to know about the skill, the important skill that you have gained in your career with DSN, and what maybe that is make you an effective country manager in DSN Mexico. Can you share with us the most important skill that you gain?
Willingness to learn, because we need to learn from every single situation and we need to be able to move forward, you know. Like the best example we have now, we discussed a while ago, it was the pandemic. We were able to adapt and come stronger, you know. Like it's a skill to move further, and we will do it together because we are one family. So all of our staff from all around the world, they make the adjustments and we still make the business successful. But most important is to be able to be there for our distributors, to be able to listen to them, to be able to be approachable for them. That's I think the key for the business.
yes, yes. I
Mm.
think this is a good skill. Everyone must have to serve our people at least 12 years, like Miss Perla. You must have that kind of skill. Okay. All right. So thank you for your
So,
sharing. Mm.
mm-mm.
I think
So
before we continue,
can
Sha,
I
maybe
know?
we can see
Yes.
some of the greeting from our viewers.
Sure.
Mm.
Yeah, so many people greet us and leave a comment. So I will go one by one. So many comments. So thank you so much for the greetings. Alright, so let me just find the greeting.
Yeah.
Okay, from Miss Noel. Buenos
Mm.
dias, DSN Familia. Greeting to you, Miss Perla Rodriguez. Hi to our host.
Oh,
Alright, so
hi.
then hi. So someone from India also commenting. Mr. Mohan, DSN India has recently commissioned a huge factory in
Wow.
Telangana, India. DSN Rock.
Yeah. Not only in Mexico, but in India also.
Greetings to India.
Yes. So,
Mm.
so we have one questions for you, Miss Perla, from Mr. Mohan. Ask you, Miss Perla, which DSN product you love the most? Okay, just share with us.
That's so difficult because I love so many products.
Hard to choose because we love everything, every
There are
product.
so many
Yeah.
goodness. It's very difficult. Maybe I can have a favorite every day of the week,
Mm.
but I think coffee, of course. I love Vita Cafe, and I love Cordyceps coffee. And our I love also our black coffee. That's the best because you can drink so many times.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
in my case, I drink at least 7 cups of coffee a day. So I drink mostly black coffee.
yeah. Good testimony. No
Yes.
problem because
Good to see.
you become younger every day. Mm.
girl. So, from Mr. Noel also, it's nice sharing Miss Perla. A good attitude leader towards every DSN member is a must. Whatever we show to our members in DSN can be a positive attitude towards them to follow through within us. Saludos, leader de Mexico.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks so much. I don't know the last part.
This is
Okay,
regards to
so,
our leaders in Mexico.
Okay, I think
all
maybe
right.
she copy and paste. Yeah, go to Google Translate. Send my regards. Okay. Okay.
Alright. So next we see from Miss Evelyn. You are so very lucky, Miss Stella, to be a translator for
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah,
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 it's a
yeah,
So
yeah.
privilege.
Very nice.
the most
Uh,
memorable
I
presentation
think that one is
ever.
a very special skill. Not everyone can be a good translator.
Mm-hmm.
For our CEO, the chosen one.
Yes.
Hmm. The
Yes. Like ada. I few comments that I cannot understand because it speak Spanish.
I think should
Alright.
be
So
okay.
I
Just read the
try to.
English one because only Miss Perla can understand the Spanish.
Yes. Okay. So from
Uh,
Mr. Mohan also, the SM family is united under the great leadership of great founder and CEO Zen Master Datuk Dr. Lim Xiao Jin in a mission to spread goodness of DSN and Sunya.
mm.
Right.
But I think I like this one. See, for me, DXN Beauty
Mm.
Ambassador. Wow, beauty is about being the best version of you from the inside out. So this is special for you, Miss Perla, Beauty Ambassador of
Beauty
DXN.
ambassador.
Hmm.
Of
Uh,
course.
all right. Okay, I think
Yeah.
of
Alright.
course can if we go through all the comments, maybe until midnight also never end. So we continue with Miss Perla. But this one,
So
sorry.
many
I think here
comments.
is called about humble from Evelyn. Yes, to be humble and approachable is one
Mm.
of the characteristics of the exam members must have. Yes. All right. So very nice of you. Thank you for all the comments. And let's talk about Miss Perla. Okay. Let's go, Sha.
Mm. So we ask Miss Purna so many questions now. We would like to know your plan within the next 5 years with
In the
DXN.
accent.
Well,
Whatever on
I'm
or your
thinking.
in personal life also you can share with us. Yes?
Yeah, I'm the country manager of Mexico and the country manager of Panama. Central America is also under my wing. So the
Wow.
next 5 years, the plan is to open the next countries in lines. Like we need to open Guatemala, we need to open Nicaragua, we need to open El Salvador, we need to open
El Salvador.
Dominican Republic, we need to open Costa Rica. So we have a lot of plans for the next 5 years. We will be so busy. So we will that's the plan to continue developing America, so Latin America. So we are so honored,
Yes.
to have the trust of our members to continue developing those markets. So I think that's the biggest plan for the next 5 years. Is taking time, is taking dedication to open a
Yep.
country, and of course to continue being the number one region for the world.
Yes, wish you all the best, and then we can grow up together with American and also American Latin. But can you translate this? Because it's Costa Rica.
Regards from Costa Rica, the
Regards from Costa
Switzerland of
Rica.
Central America for the world.
Okay,
From
so
Miss Leila
waiting.
Tenorio.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Regards from Costa Rica. Okay.
Saludos.
This all the countries for me is quite new because normally for us we can see in World Cup, okay, in football, and then we know that country. But now in the extent we can list all the countries. This is a new country. It's a never heard country also come in. So that's why
Mm.
we get to know world because of the accent. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I think yeah. This is
So we come.
yeah, all is in Spanish. I know.
Ah.
Buenos
This
días,
is
señor
because yes,
Tony.
it's
It
good
says,
morning.
good morning, DXN
Mm.
Malaysia. We will soon be there visiting you for the next TSI. This is our crown diamond from Peru, Mr. Tony Sumaran.
Wow. Hi, Mr. Crown.
Thank you so
Diamond. Yeah, thank
much.
you. Thank you. Okay, Shah. So let's go. Let's
All
continue.
right.
Mm.
So yeah, so we comes to the end of our international motivation. So maybe we before we
So sad.
end our our motivation slot for tonight, maybe you could share some encouragement or final messages to all the SN members and also your staff.
Well, thanks to all the DXN family for the staff of DXN Mexico, DXN Panama. We are so happy to be able to work with all
Yep.
of you. Thanks to all of you, all this is possible, of course. We are very thankful to our members, especially because our members are the one who make everything possible. And we want to thank them for never stop. We cannot stop, until there is one bag of coffee of the XN in every single house of
Yes.
Mexico. We cannot stop.
Absolutely.
So that's the challenge that we need to
Yeah.
make our product for every Mexican, for every Latin America household to be available. That's the challenge, and that's the thing to continue helping people.
Yep.
And thanks to all of you for watching us, and thanks, Mr. Sakri and Ms. Shah, for having me today.
Yes, you are most welcome, and please welcome to Malaysia.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yes.
Thanks.
So thank you so much for
So
your
yeah,
time, Miss Perla, for our slot for tonight. We're very happy to have you here to share your motivation to all of our members and in worldwide, of course.
mm.
And Mr. Zakri,
Yeah. I think this is a good time with Miss Perla Rodriguez. One more time, thank you very much. And yeah,
Thank you.
wish you all the best to all the American region. Yeah, to stay number one, but no problem. We are not far behind. Okay. Anytime we can go at par with the American region. But yeah, the most important thing, we are in one family, in one roof. We support each other. We love each other. That's why we can become one of the great and the fastest growing MLM company in the world, direct selling company in the world. So for our viewers, thank you very much. To keep focused in the DXN and continuing focus and promote and support everything produced by the DXN, because everything is just for you, to helping people, to help your life, to help your family life. And of course, all the best. And for the members in Malaysia, welcome. We welcome you to our new home, the DXN Cyberville. Yeah, please welcome. Every day is no problem. Every hour is no problem. We are here to support and give you the best in the accent, right? Okay, so
yes.
less than 25 hours we can reach in the accent Cyberville. So this is an opportunity to look the development of the accent and love more about the accent. Okay, Shah?
Alright, so thank you so much for watching our live for tonight and keep sharing this Facebook live and together we
Yeah,
get the motivation together in the SN. And thank you so much for making the SN as your way of life and see you at the top in the SN and happy good morning everyone. So happy good
dadah.
morning. See you to the
Yes,
next slide. Bye
see
bye.
you again. Bye-bye. Buenos días, TSN.
Let it go, let my body go. Take our bodies